Hey guys, this is a big moment for me and I'd like to share this with you. So now, to make it official, I present to you the Tonight Show marquee. Here we go. Let's light it up, boys. 3, 2, 1. Let's start the show.
I said, how you doing today? How you doing today? Y'all already know it is your favorite rapper, the best fair writer, director in St. Louis, Facts, award-winning published author, actor, journalist, actor, business owner, nominated Hollywood music artist, #1 bestseller, battle rapper, service of the year recipient, Lacey G. Soldier Turner. Who raised these ninjas? Who raised them? But this Uncensored Conversation podcast, we live right now. We on Facebook, we are on YouTube, Instagram. If you do not catch us today, you can catch us tomorrow or wherever you listen to your podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music, Pornhub, OnlyFans. I don't know if we on them shows. Ain't nobody let me know yet. Let me know if we on the platform. But we about to have another crazy show today. So first up, we got radio personality, a million certifications. We got Miss Busy Boss.
That's several business certifications, licenses. I have 2 degrees, all that. But yeah, I don't, talk about it all. But I want you guys to know, look, today is a blessed day. Every day that God makes is we're blessed to wake up and be a part of it. So yeah, I want to say let's have a happy Monday evening and let's get it. That part.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm always talk about it all. Let's get it. Next up, we got the person who got all the backstories all the time. We got backstory Ricky in the house.
What to do? I don't really got no backstories this week only because I ain't really been up on stuff. I've been dealing with sick kids and shit. Been in full mommy mode. Life been lifing. But life is great. I feel great. Renewed, that water, that bath I took in that water, that little dip they did.
Quarter.
Ricky is a new changed person.
Okay, we gonna see as the show progresses.
I'm still a work in progress, so don't fucking play with me neither.
All right, and then we got the God himself. You know what I'm saying? The second best rapper alive in St. Louis behind me, the writer of Helladrome 1 and Helladrome 2. We got YC Bay in the building.
Your Googles. Do your mother effing Google. If you like to laugh, do your Googles. Hella Drove the movie. Part 2 drop 11/7/2025. Y'all know what the fuck going on. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, Toad. I guess Toad will pop back in. Drea says, hey, what's going on with it, Drea? Boy, let's get into some of these topics before we get this mud cracking. I like first topic, it says, hold on, that's what it said. Okay. It says, what is something that we had back in the day that the world seems to be missing right now? Go ahead, Ricky.
Heart.
You said who? What you say, Ricky? We can't hear you.
I said structure. These some sensitive ass kids now and adults.
Okay, you sound like a robot though.
It's crazy because I sound normal to me. Hold on, I'm finna.
Hey, well, say so out to
Yo, what up?
Yeah, you sound normal. Hold on. Do I sound like I'm lagging?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ricky, say something. Yeah.
Can you hear me like a robot?
Did she sound lagging than you would?
Yeah, she probably got log off, come back on.
Yeah, log out.
Yeah, let me do that.
All right, can you hear me? What?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, hold on, let me get Drea said, let's go. Hella Drove 2. Bars. All right. Us being genuine with each other and the drive-in. Definitely the drive-in. I used to love that. Hello, beautiful people. Is what Teresa said. Happy Monday. All right. Well, what about you? What is something that we had back in the day that the world seems to be missing now?
I can say about a couple of things. First, I say like the big mama vibe,
Yeah, facts.
grandmama
Yeah.
vibe. You know what I'm
The
saying?
grandmamas right now, they like 25 and 30.
Yeah, the
You took mine, man. Go ahead.
grandmas nowadays, yeah, they ain't like the big mamas and grandmas back in the day. We used to huddle up at grandma's house on the weekend, eat all the snacks and watch good Jesus of Nazareth cartoons. You know what I'm saying? And what else? And just being more connected as a family. Our spot was the spot for Thanksgiving, Christmas, all those type of vibes. All the family linked up. We knew who each other was. We kicked it with each other. We joned on each other, and it was all love. But nowadays, with social media and the digital era, everybody just they not connected spiritually. They connected digitally. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I gotta say.
All right, Drea said, nah, for real, I miss Granny house in the summertime and winter break. All right, Ricky, what was you saying before you had it?
They missing structure, discipline, and heart. These some sensitive ass people now. Everybody fucking sensitive. They ain't got no tough skin. You can't join on people. They be ready to kill themselves. Like niggas missing the drive that we had growing up. We didn't need fucking phones and tablets and laptops. We didn't need all that shit in order to have a good time. We knew how to go have a good time, still get our ass back home and get what needed to be done. These kids ain't got that shit no more. These is the most softest kids and adults I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, even with comedians now, boy, they so sensitive. Like they try to
Boy,
cancel you
and
for saying it.
everybody, listen, this is the one
Get
thing
each
that I
other.
just hate about our culture, period. They think that we did every fucking thing. Listen, we did a lot of shit. We just didn't do every fucking thing. And it's okay that somebody else is doing something. Motherfuckers online arguing over who put a 3 behind their child nickname. Bitch, can't he spell it? That's the question. You said I named my son J3. It got meaning. Okay, you're not the only person that did that, baby. People just listen. They lacking common sense. That's what they really lacking.
All right, Drea said bike riding and us meeting each other halfway as far as walking. Yeah, I remember my homie Nate. We used to walk. I used to stay at Berkeley, and they stayed over there in Castle. What was that? Castle Point, I think. Was that Castle Point? And we used to walk halfway and meet each other.
Shout
So,
out to Nate.
shout out to Nate. All right, Stacey.
Um, I'm gonna say a lack of respect. People are missing that. Like really, people had respect for people. Back in the day. Now they just don't care. They just do whatever, say whatever. It's stupid, and they feel and they don't take accountability for none. They feel it's okay to just disrespect people. And then YC was saying family time. Oh my God, like Big Mama house and all that. We cousins gathering together, just being a big family. We even had like block parties, you know what I'm saying? Outside kicking it and, play cousins and all that, you know what I'm saying? The block people was your cousins and stuff. Everybody just, rode together. It was like we all one, We don't have none of that now. These kids, all they know how to do is be on the game, be on their phones, and just be miserable. So that part.
Real life. I feel that because my family show just did like a family dinner yesterday, but I already knew I wasn't going right. And not because I don't want to see my family, just because I'm not into the drama no more. So I outgrew them. And they be like, you don't never want to spend time with the family. And I'd be feeling like how Terry felt on Soul Food. Fuck the family. The family fuck my husband, but they ain't fuck my husband or nothing. But I'm just saying, like, I grew up with y'all. Everybody grown and listen. At some point, you got to make new traditions and you got to source some new shit.
Mm-hmm.
So to Tone them come back out answer the questions. I feel like what you said, Ricky. Everybody's sensitive up for this, but like you can't say that they didn't create a council culture. You can't speak your mind. That's why Eminem was one of my favorite artists. He don't give a fuck. He don't care nothing about what nobody think about him, but none of that type of shit. He like fuck you. I'm talk about whatever. How you gonna counsel me up in this? You know what I'm saying? So just like I said, they try to cancel the committee, make a joke about this. Like, people want to be equal with each other, but then once you make a joke, they're like, oh, can you believe he said that? He needs to be canceled and all that type of stuff. So, Miss Darlene said, happy Labor Day, everyone. Happy Labor Day, Darlene. And Dre said, yeah, my brother just got killed Friday night. I can relate, Ricky. It was enlightening to learn. I outgrew my family.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences and
My
happy Labor
condolences to you.
Day, darling.
My condolences to you, but put a big R up there because ain't no little Ricky.
All right. Next topic say, in a job interview, what is the best answer when HR asks, do you have any questions for us?
Something about the company. Ask them, do they like their job? Why is this position open? Do you have a high turnover rate?
That's a good thing right there.
You got to ask them, why did the last person leave? Why are you still here? You just start asking them questions about them. They're going to quickly end their motherfucking interview. I promise you they will. They hate being put on the spot. You can ask them. You can miss it, but you can't take it. They hate that shit, I swear.
All right, thank
But
you very much.
you ain't gonna get the job, Ricky.
Then that wasn't the job for me, because if I can't ask you why you like your job, why are you still here? Why do you get up every day and still do this? And if you don't have no good answer, why the fuck would I want to come there? If the people that work there don't like being there, why the fuck do I want to be there?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't the job for me, and that's okay, because every place ain't for me.
I used to always ask, how much is the pay?
Well, you should know that going in.
You should have done
you should know that going in. I'm not even going to an interview if it ain't already what I'm looking for.
Right.
What's the point?
I'm trying to get a little more up in this piece.
And that's fine. That's when you start negotiating your salary, when they send you the offer letter. That's when you negotiate that shit. Be like, listen, in the interview we discussed, I know that you said that this is this amount, but what I'm looking for is this amount. Is there any way that we can meet in the middle? And always go higher than what the fuck that, so when you actually get to where you want to be, you at the number you actually want.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm looking for 35 an hour, out of mine. If I'm looking for like 40, 50 an hour,
that's it, 35.
And my low, no, that's all dirty. Take it down, sir. And if my low is 35, then I'm going to tell you that I'm looking for 50. So then when you get to 35, and that's my minimum, and you offering all the other stuff that I want, then we can probably still work something out. But you should know that shit before you go into an interview. Look the company up and find out some shit they probably don't even know. Ask them about their mission statement and what they stand for. Do y'all promote from within, or do you go outsource this? It's a whole lot of questions you can ask, and we too motherfucking old to not know these questions.
Andrea said, thank you, Stacy, and appreciate the positive vibes and condolences. Go ahead, Stacy.
So that is something. I just had a meeting last week with Chick-fil-A, right? So based on like how they're going to help like me get my general managers and things, we were talking about the questions and things we should ask and what we should not be paying, what basis like what we should be paying and all this type of stuff. We went over financials and things, and it was like, I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking like, do I hire a family member? Do I hire a friend? It's like, what do I do? Because I know my people are going to be like, get on me trying to ask for the most. You know what I'm saying? So I was up here looking up like how much a general manager and stuff makes. What are you paying? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be coming off of my salary, off for what I make. You know what I'm saying? Because partner is like, what do I pay these people? So going in the interview, if somebody come to me talking about how much I'm getting paid or whatever, just like you just said, I'm going to be like, because I already have a number in my head going off of what I think I should be paying on stuff. You may not like what I'm going to say. So I don't think that's a good question to ask, because again, you should know that going in, like you should have researched, because a lot of companies put that on the internet or whatever. If you're searching for a job, they already put how much the pay is going to be, you know? So I think that's like the craziest thing going in there. They like, oh, they just coming looking for the money. You know what I'm saying? Which is something. I mean, yeah, true, you should, but you should have other questions for them. It's like how long you. Well, they should have researched that too. How long you've been in business, all this. But like Ricky said, like ask them, why is this position available? What's going on? Blah blah blah. You know, and get to the gist of it. So I think that's the questions you should be asking as far as how turnover rates and how long a person's been there, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. So that part.
Hey, Stacey.
Yes, ma'am.
I know that you love your family, but you should be thinking about who's the most qualified for it. Like, do they have the skill set to actually do this? Not because you're my
part.
friend, I love you.
That part. Well, I have
you actually manage. Have you ever been in a management position? Because being in a management position and being general manager is two totally different damn things. Was you the damn supervisor or you was the lead cook? Because those don't play.
I've had people hit me up that's like top in my family, top chefs and things, and they ran like a culinary school and all that. So I do have qualified people, but then they want to kind of talk crazy about like payment. Like, well, I'm looking for 75 starting off. What? Come on now. So that's taken off my end. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna have to say, okay, no, family. You know, and then they say family be like the worst ones. You know, so I don't know.
All right, what to the?
And I say, shoot, what's the benefits? What's the insurance benefits? When can I get a raise? I expect to get a raise. Can I get some ownership and equity up in this mofo?
It's some stock available, huh?
And that's a good question because I asked that too. That's a great question because I definitely asked. Do benefits start on day one or do you have to wait that 30-day grace period before and then they start after? Like, those are good questions. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question, but not if can you get a raise on the first interview now. You ain't even started job. How you go ask can you get a raise?
No, you gotta ask like, do they do annual reviews? Like, because
that's
I was just at, like, they're not giving out raises because they didn't have the money for it. They haven't had a raise in two years. I was there less than a year. You got fucked up thinking I'm gonna be working here and you ain't finna pay me more. But you want me to do more work. Bitch, I'm out.
Yeah, said I'm not including my family in my next motion. Real talk. And,
yeah.
Teresa said, what is the potential and timeline for growth within the company?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
All right. Next time, it said, if you could ask God one question and get the truth, what would you ask? Why to the?
What's my purpose?
I like that. Stacey.
Why did he make me so soft-hearted and caring for people who don't give a care about me? I was going to say something else, but yeah, primarily that's what it is. Because I generally care about people and I be meaning good, but some people are just horrible and I shouldn't care about them. So, yep.
Ricky.
I would. Damn, only one question.
One question. What's the one?
I just want to know why he let them be slaves for so long. Like, where the hell you was at when all these people was dying?
Yeah.
Like, why you didn't say them sooner? You let innocent kids die because you trying to prove a point. Like, I don't get it. That would be my question. Like, why? My question probably would be like, why you put me in the broke family? Like, why I couldn't have been in the rich? Like, out of all the people in the world, they could have been my parents. Why them?
You stupid girl.
No, for real. Like, why did you want to make my life so hard? I don't want to hear that it build character bullshit neither. I need to know the truth, bro.
I would ask, why is there 95% ain't shit bitches in the YC?
You're gonna be like, go directly to hell, do not pass go.
I ask, like, are there other like people like us on different galaxies? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it different people like this? I think.
I mean, well, you should know. You from what's your planet?
Neptune.
He always saying he from planet Neptune. What is it?
Neptor. I
What
am from
planet you say you from?
Neptor.
Huh?
I said I'm from the
Oh,
planet
okay.
Neptune. Drea said, "Why
Mm-hmm.
are the low vibration folks in the way with their fake attitude?"
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Hey, Drea, Ladale. See, I ain't got time for this. Look, ma'am, I would have to say that the vibrations is basically dependent upon the person who thinks of it. You know how they say beauty is an eye of the beholder? It's kind of the same concept with vibrations. Because what you may consider low may be somebody else's high. Just just saying.
Hey, look. So somebody wanted to send this. They was like, you can comment on it if you want to. It says, "Stop trying to understand women. They put hair on their hair, nails on their nails, and eyelashes on their eyelashes."
You said what was the thing? Stop
That
trying to understand women. Like, are we supposed to say like why
I,
somebody said it?
oh
Like,
yeah,
I'm
I
just trying
guess.
to understand it. You know how you put a condom on a dick so you don't get something? It's the same concept.
Nah, you ain't putting no dick on no dick.
Have
You
you
put
seen the
hair on
statistic?
your hair. You put nails on your nails and eyelashes. They say
Okay, so
you
for
put the
the
same thing on
idiot,
the same
look,
thing.
let me go this. For the idiot that said that, right? So I go get my nails done. These are my nails, no fake nails, right? I don't get fake nails. These are mine. I get an overlay on them to protect. You heard that big P word right there? Protect. It's called a protective style. These are things that some women do to protect themselves. You complain about how long it take women to get ready. You don't want me in the bathroom for an hour and a half trying to comb this motherfucking Kunta Kinte up here, right? So I keep
Yeah.
my hair braided so that I can get up and go. And I don't have to take that extra time. It's a convenience thing. So if you're trying to understand something, and I know you probably said this being sarcastic, but I just wanted to
Just
educate
and
this
just
idiot
ask them.
really fast. Some people do it for enhancement purposes. The only
Mm-hmm.
person that you see in celebrity world walking around natural is Alicia Keys, and she still be putting on makeup. It's for enhancement purposes. When you have those lights in your face, you got to do these types of things. You
And
know,
it's
men
just
wear
like,
makeup too, idiot. But I
look,
digress.
it's like, look, Cardi B went to court. One day she had blonde hair, one day she had black hair. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's expression. I mean, be yourself. If she wants to express herself, or a woman wants to express themselves, then let them express themselves. You know, and like Ricky said, sometimes it's a horror. You know, taking time to do your hair. You know, if you want to do something else to it, so you won't have to deal with it, then that's what you do. And of course, like, these are my nails as well. I get an overlay, and you just need to ask your person that, ask your mate that, like, why or whatever. But I hope you wasn't trying to be funny or sarcastic about anything, because it's a fun thing too. It can be fun. It can be pleasurable for people, you know, expressing themselves. Just like people get tattoos, people do all kind of things to just express themselves. Let them live life and whatever. So it's not about, I don't, you know, what the hell are you trying to say about the women? You confused? I mean, they may be confused about you if you're a
I
man.
just I just want to
I'm just
piggyback
saying.
off of what you said, Stacy. Um, Women don't really do this thing for acceptance of men. Unaccepted
Right.
in the church. Um, from what I gather, I don't have to go put on a full face of makeup and all of that stuff. I couldn't draw a straight line with a ruler, so I knew I was fucked in that division. Um, I guarantee you that you're not the person out there looking for the natural chick. I wholeheartedly fucking guarantee it. You out there getting the bitch with the synthetics and the motherfucking 30-inch bust downs. You're not out there getting the motherfucker that got a goddamn freedom fighting fro. You just not doing that type of shit. Like, let's be honest. So, you know, that's the reason why they do it. They do it to attract whatever and whatever the masses think and whatever they put out and say is the beauty standard. I don't give a fuck about that, because you'll catch me. I cut all this shit off and have a fade. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's her.
Hey, what is your thoughts on this?
True. What y'all talking about?
It's like stop trying to understand women. They put hair on her, nails on their nails, and eyelashes on their eyelashes.
Hey, welcome to the Matrix, man. It's all an illusion, man. Shit real, but by keeping it real with yourself, man.
Hold on, let me go to this. Drea said that's an excuse and that's delusional to think you're high frequency when 86% of folks aren't really low or really low as fuck. It's okay to manifest, but why manipulate yourself is the biggest problem I have with folks. I'm just saying. And she said, please call me Miss Drea for people who it may concern. And most these men are DL and be jealous of real women, basically, to sum it up. Stacy, did you go? I remember you was talking to. Do you want to talk on this? I guess she'll be back. All right. Let me go to this next topic. Next topic, people. It say, are you against the National Guard helping with crime? Ricky.
I know you're gonna ask me about this. Here's my thought on that. What the fuck are they actually helping do? Lock people up? I guess let's be honest about it. Like, what are you really out there doing? Are you really out there stopping crime before it happened? No, you're not. So, yes, I'm against the National Guard helping with crime because they're not out there helping with crime.
So you
They're
think
out there locking up
they make
people
it
just
worse?
because they don't agree with what the fuck they're doing, which I wholeheartedly understand, because if that was the case, then the police and everybody else would be doing their job. Hence is the reason why it's so much fucking crime. Their job is to go and solve the crime. But if there is no crime, then they have no job.
So you don't think the crime will be lowered with them being in these cities?
They're not helping with anything. And the whole reason that the National Guard went there is to make it beautiful. So they went out there to clean up the homeless people, but didn't have a fucking plan for them or nowhere for them to go. So then you're going to lock them up and let them right back out, and they're going to be doing the same thing. So it's a never ending fucking cycle.
Okay.
So what are you really helping do?
Why to the
Shit, hey man, I don't trust none of it. I don't trust none of it. I question it all, you know. Shit. Like I say every now and then, it's been up since day one, since the 13 colonies. So why should I start trusting these mofos now? It's been up since the transatlantic slave trade, you feel me? So
right?
hey man, it's all it's like the KKK, they wear masks, man, for a reason. So it may look good on the surface, but
All right.
you look below the surface, it's some king slime shit going on.
Ricky Rodney had a statement for you. He said they had 0 deaths in DC for a week.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna let that be the narrative that we pushing out, just like they just fabricated all them fucking numbers about how many people, and they keep saying that they ain't putting shit in the food. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with that.
He did, and
They had 0 deaths.
yeah, but it's the start of slavery for real.
They had 0 deaths downtown DC in a week. So ain't nobody died from starvation. So we locked everybody up, and now the jails are overpopulated with people because they ain't had nowhere for them to go. So then they can only hold them for X amount of time. Then they're going to let them back out, and it's going to be a never-ending cycle. So again, what are you really helping do? The whole purpose was to make it beautiful again, because he wanted to clean downtown up from all the fucking homeless
He said
people.
less mamas crying.
Ain't no less mama crying. You think mamas ain't crying because they kids in jail? Like, I'm confused as fuck. The math ain't mathing, my boy.
All right, Stacy.
So I'm definitely gonna agree with Ricky. Yeah. This is just a way to be controlled. You know what I'm saying? He's already doing the most. And this is so horrible. I feel like this is another form of slavery, if you will. You know, I'm just so sick of him. I'm just gonna stress that. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to pray, because that's one person that I just wish. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna say the National Guard is not helping with shit. So, excuse my language, but yeah, they need to just go on and sit their little self down. They're wasting money, time, effort, just everything. Just go away. Yeah, that part.
Rodney said no, they sleep better. I'm gonna say, look, they here for an agenda. They not. I don't think Well, I know for a fact that Trump did not bring them there to protect people and stop murders and all that. It's for an agenda, like he said, probably the new slavery, all that type of stuff. So while it might have helped for that week or whatever in Washington, I don't think that it was for a great cause. I think they got other plans of action. Like for to try to bring them all. Everybody get your Glocks at your 40s. Power to the people. We the people got the power. Let's ride.
It's a way to show. It's a way to show control. That he's in control, and
All
that's
right.
what it is.
Hey, you know what's so crazy about all of this? Like, we couldn't get the National Guard here or the reserves or nobody to come help clean up all this tornado shit, but for some odd ass
Right.
reason, all of these people just on standby waiting to go lock
Right.
homeless people up.
Right. That part.
And to the person that's like, they said that it was no deaths in a whole week in DC. I bet you believe that black people is the one committing all the crimes too, don't you? All right, I'm done.
It says a temporary wake up call for the government to show they little power.
Right.
Right. All right. Next topic said a little student he got suspended for telling his teacher her breath stinks.
Wow.
What is your thoughts on this one to the
Shout out to him. Need more like them, straight up. Flame these teachers. Flame everybody in your way, man. Straight up. But that's fucked up. They suspended him, bro. Like, especially if he was telling the truth. How you gonna suspend me for telling the truth? Like,
Oh my God, bro,
to actually thank me. Because when you leave away from me, you finna be in all these other people's faces. And they might not keep it real with you. They gonna be talking behind your back like, hey, you smell Miss So-and-so, bro? And the teachers too. The teachers joining on you, your principal,
oh shoot,
the students. So man, instead of suspending them, see, hey, one thing about the truth hurt like a motherfucker. And she was hurt. And that hit dog holler and said, you suspended.
hell no, bro. All right, Ricky, what is your thoughts on it?
And this is the reason that I said that these adults and shit is too sensitive. Because how is you mad because your breath smell like ass? How you gonna send my baby home for telling you that your breath stink? Now, the only reason I could see the baby getting suspended if it was the baby was being disrespectful. Like, it's a way to say, like, hey, can you not blow your hot ass breath over here? Yeah. And it's also a way to say, bitch, your breath stink. See, it's a big difference in it. I'm just saying. So if the kid was cussing the teacher out in the instance of telling them that they breath stink, then I can understand the baby maybe getting ISS, But if your breath stink, bitch, brush your teeth in the morning. Like, I'm not understanding. Do you got a medical condition where your breath just gonna stink? If you got halitosis, then that need to be in your school memo so that parents are aware.
There go a picture of her right there.
Yeah.
Right, hell no. She looks like she brush teeth. She looks like she don't brush her teeth. Her eyes is crossed.
You can smell it through the phone.
Oh my God.
Look like she don't brush her teeth. Like, let's just be honest about it. Like, look at her teeth. Like, baby, listen, it ain't nothing that a good dentist and an orthodontist cannot help you fix.
Oh my God.
And this is coming from somebody that's still going through it from getting their jaw broken years ago. I'm just saying, baby, there's help out here for you. And the baby was like, your breath probably stink. That's probably what he said. He was like, I'm suspending him. Oh. And now when he come back to school, your breath still gonna be stinking. He should be.
She said this freedom of speech, Anna. She said her teeth look like it stink.
Look at him.
Yes, she white wild up in this
place.
Should have known it. I crossed.
Been not close enough for him to spell their breath.
I would have had to go advocate for my baby because y'all ain't putting no suspension on my baby. Because look at listen. You probably couldn't see her teeth to begin with.
Oh,
her eye is popped. she got a late baby. What is she teaching? I got questions now.
She teaches.
Those are real teeth. I think that's some dentures.
Nah, man. I mean, it's some big gums, but if your dentures look like that, baby, that's a whole nother problem. Why you ain't got no teeth? Like, what in the meth is going on here?
All right, Stacey.
What in the meth?
Yeah, it looks like she got gingivitis or something. And she needs to not be that close to that student. What is she all in his face for? Like, why are you pointing at him or being in his face? She probably all pointing in his face, talking to him crazy and stuff. What I would do as a parent, I will send a care package. Toothpaste, toothbrush. I'll even put some peppermints in there. All that shit. When I come back from suspension, when the child comes back, the child will have a care package for her. You want to play? I'm just that petty like that. You just so stupid. Like, why the hell are you in the child face like that anyway? Probably pointing like she all in control and stuff. You ain't got to be in that baby face like that. Just, breathe somewhere else.
That was real nice of you. I'm not doing this. I'm not saying
right. Why I see what you said?
I'm in a care package because she needs not to be in the kid's face with no Listerine, no toothpaste and stuff. She needs some peppermint.
When my baby said that we'd have been at that school, and I'd be like, we finna have a discussion about this because you got my baby 6 ways to Sunday.
We gonna have a care package, peppermints.
I'm not getting your
gum, toothpaste,
like you want them
toothbrush, all that, because it looked like she needs to brush her teeth. So I'm sending all that and let her know that this is what we do at our house. My baby breath don't stink. Yours should be stinking in his face. So here you go, baby. Let me help you out.
Teresa said, how does that suspension stand? What rule does he break that wouldn't fly?
It depends on where they at. They stupid, They got rules all kind of places. They want to make up rules as they go. Daily rules.
Kids are some of the most honest individuals on the planet.
Because when that little boy called me fat, I had to accept that shit. I was like, bro, you got a point.
You got
a fucking point.
All right.
I was talking about your ass. See, this is shit I don't like. Because what?
I was going to say I was in Snooks and one boy told me, you got a fat ass. He about 8 years old. I said, wow.
All right, let me go to this next topic.
I be tired of getting called intimidated because we don't be liking some of y'all. I ain't saying it's all women. I would never say that. What I will say is that I think a good amount of women hate when men lead with their accomplishments, lead with their material, lead with their position in life. And because we all learn success from the same model, some women do that too. Shorty, I don't give a about most of that you talking about. You're not likable. Them last 8 years in college is all the personality you got. It's all the you talking campus still, Shorty. You don't like I'm not trying to take away from what anyone has accomplished. It's just to say that like some people really are lack self-awareness and think because they've accomplished so much on paper that translates to being a good person in everybody else's life, and it don't. It does not. Being accomplished does not make you likable. They don't even kind of equal each other.
All right, Rick.
I mean, shit, he said what he said. Listen, I just recently had this conversation with somebody about what people lead with. I don't like men that try to lead with money because then they complain about a woman going after their money. Like the shit be ass backwards to me. Don't nobody really care about that shit. You got to actually know who you dealing with. And I don't think that it's intimidating for a man that has standards and the same shit that women complain about that they won't. They get mad when the tables are turned. Like that shit is fucking idiotic to me. Like I don't understand the logic in some females in thinking that I got 4 degrees. Them degrees ain't finna help that man feel better at night. He cannot go fuck your degree. It's not gonna make him feel better. The degree ain't finna go suck no dick. It ain't finna do none of that stuff that man wants. It ain't going to cook no motherfucking meals. It's not doing none of that. So saying that you got these degrees as if that's gonna make a man be like, oh my God, I want you so bad. It's not. Because now you're getting a big head and you're arrogant and you're thinking that, oh, because you feel accomplished, that men are going to flock to you. It's going to be the complete opposite, which is the reason why they say most women with all of these accolades and degrees and all of this stuff are lonely single women. It's not that men are intimidated by it. It's the fact that some men just have standards and they don't give a fuck about none of that. Are you a good person? Are you caring? Are you supportive? Are you willing to put me as on a pedestal in your life like you doing these damn degrees that you keep talking about? I wholeheartedly agree with Trip on that one. So, there's that.
Yeah, say what Trip said. He said, I promise he right, like shut the fuck up. And he said double standards never made sense. It's basic program mentality. Why to the
Yeah, man, I say it kind of go intertwine with that fake hair, fake eyelash, fake everything type of conversation. Basically, that 95% I be talking about be mainly focused on the surface and the physical instead of the spiritual. They more focused on what they can accumulate and what they looking like and leading with their ass instead of their mind and spirit, instead of building up that eternal world, which is the spirit and mind type shit. And yeah, man, that's that 95%, man. Ain't nobody really trying to better who they are as a individual, as a soul. For some reason, it seemed like it's easier to accumulate shit on the outside than accumulate shit on the inside for whatever reason. I guess because growth and development is painful, but shit, hey, it's worth it. You feel?
Yeah, Stacy.
I'm gonna start saying 95% men stuff because there's only about 5% good men out here, or if that. So I'm gonna start saying he say 95% of ain't shit bitches. I'm gonna start saying 95% ain't shit men. So anyway, I love his take on this, and I wholeheartedly agree. And I just feel like not with women, it's men too. They want to say all this, that, and third what they have, but on the inside, how are you really, truly? How's your heart? So this goes for men and for the women. But since we're speaking on the women, I'm gonna keep it, as that. Like a lot of women, they find themselves alone. Or even if they're married, they husbands just dealing with them, don't even really like them. They spend the night out or don't be home and all that because they want to throw out, oh, my degree, this and that, and that. They want to be around cool people, you know what I'm saying? And down to earth people. It's not all about degrees and things or whatever. It's about how you are as a person. How do you make a person feel? Like, is it okay to walk in a room and just, be loved, stuff like that. So I agree with him. That part.
Yes, Ricky, I agree with you up in this, but a lot of women think that, like you said, men don't give a care about none of that type of stuff. Period. They care about just the peace and quiet. Like you said, a person that's down for them, who just gonna, follow them, in whatever they got going on. Period. Like, uh, I see this a lot, even on social media, on Facebook, all this type of stuff. A lot of people always do that, like men and women too. Like you said, men like showing their money and all that type of stuff. But people got to realize, like a lot of real people don't care about materialistic things. It's all about the inside. So I feel you on that 100,000% up in this. Let me go to this next one.
You're making him more special than what he is. All because you don't want to deal with the after pain that comes from not being chosen or not being the one for him or it not working out like you wanted to. He may have a few good qualities you really liked, or maybe you're just used to him if you've been here for a while. Whatever it is, I feel like that it's hard for you to let that go because you don't want to sit in the discomfort of being alone now, of not being chosen. And you have to let that go and not make it mean that. It doesn't mean that you are unworthy or unlovable. It just means that that's not it. It's not it. You're still a great thing. You're still a great woman. And that means that you deserve someone that treats you as such, that looks at you that way, that talks to you with respect, that treats you like you're just the best thing in his life, okay? And so if you're not being treated that way, it may hurt to let go and to sit in that discomfort of knowing like it wasn't it, I wasn't chosen. But be happy that you weren't chosen. Try to cheer up. If you can't be happy, I put it this way, cheer up and look on the bright side that detaching from what's not for you can put you closer to what is for you.
Hey, what
I
to the
love it.
Yeah, she's speaking on some real shit. I say most women, people are trying to find validation outside of themselves instead of searching for validation inside of themselves. And seem like she just speaking on people that's basically running from themselves, and you can't run from yourself because everywhere you go, there you are type shit. So, and if you in that type of situation, they keep going back to that growth and development shit, right? You trying to search for love and companionship on the outside when you really need to be searching on the inside. You need to learn how to figure yourself out, date yourself. How can you be better on every level? Why do you keep getting in these type of situations? Because 9 times out of 10, that partner you was with was a reflection of who you are type shit. And just look at that rejection as God's divine protection and use that pain and focus on the area of that pain and work on areas you need to work on. That's the blessing when it comes to pain. It show you areas you need to work on and improve on in your own soul type shit. But most people in this world we living in, we so detached from ourselves, we and so attached to this digital shit and all the fuck shit and all the distractions and the meaningless connections instead of the meaningful connections. It's like quick fixes. It's a world full of dope fiends. They just really trying to get a dopamine boost with whoever they claiming they partners, friends, or whatever they indulge in type shit. So I just say, yeah, she on point with trying to give whoever that woman is some game with about being happy. You just gotta find some gratitude. And the answer is not on the outside of you, shout it, it's on the inside of you, shout it. So start doing that inside work. And yes, it's painful because growth ain't found in comfort, and comfort ain't found in growth. So get the growing, and if you ain't growing, you're dying. Simple.
all right. Trisha said facts. And Darlene said truth. I agree. Detach from what and who does not please the real you. Make room for what you deserve real. Go ahead, Stacey.
I just had a meeting with a mayor last week, and we were speaking about this. Oh my God! And this was a man speaking on a woman, like really giving some real life truth stuff, and I was loving it. Like he was just saying like this is what he would tell his daughters or women that he know and all of this, and that's exactly what he hit on. A lot of people feel like they're not worthy of who they should have, but if you trust in God, he will lead you to that right person or give you that right person. But yeah, you have to do the work on yourself and love yourself first, before you could even be placed in that position. So I love what she said. That's what's up. Real talk.
All right, Watson, I agree with you on everything you said, bars. All right, Ricky, where you?
I'm putting up laundry now. Yeah. Look, so everything that she said was 100% accurate, right? If it don't serve your purpose, it's okay to be alone and to start over. Because being with a motherfucker that it ain't it, you're only hurting yourself. It's okay. So you really need to take the time to figure you out. Figure out what you really want. Because they say your mate is a reflection of you. And if you attracting ain't shit bitches, you probably an ain't shit nigga. I'm just saying in my YC voice. But
That part.
YC voice. But no, seriously, like you are what you attract. So I gotta be a social worker or a caseworker because like it's just never mind. Nah, seriously though, like life is too
Hold
short.
on. Let me read this, Ricky.
No, you can read that after I finish.
How do I look? I want you to respond to it. Teresa said women can love themselves and long for love of a compassion as well. So a lot of times they hold on to what's not for them because of the little extra outside of themselves that they think they're getting.
Then they not loving themselves, because if you truly love yourself, then you wouldn't settle or be okay with a little piece of something. So they don't truly love themselves, because once you are content with you, learn how to be okay with being you, letting somebody add to your happiness, not looking for happiness or that part of you that's missing. Go deal with the part of you that you feel like you're lacking in. Once you have that emotional maturity, which a lot of people always claim they have, once you actually have that and you've healed, the key thing here is healing. Because if you still getting triggered and your traumas are still bothering you, you are not healed.
Right.
And that's okay. It's okay to not be healed. It's not okay to project your traumas and your insecurities and all of your issues onto the next person as if it's their responsibility to fix them. You have to take that time, isolate your damn self, date your damn self, be by you, deal with it in your era alone. Nobody can fix your issues outside of you.
Ricky, can I say something? So I hear this coming from like a lot of people. I hear this a lot, but then I see them not loving themselves because they in one relationship and get into another relationship, like bouncing a ball or, drinking water, shit. Like you just with this person. Now you with this person. Let's make it make sense. Love on yourself first and then move along. So I hear this from like a lot of people, and this shit like frustrates me. It's like all these people be trying to give all this good fucking advice and stuff, but not doing shit themselves. Not saying you, I'm just speaking in general. It just fucking frustrates me. People want to be Miss Fix It or Miss Know It All, and then they doing the same shit that they saying not to do. So it irks me, and that's another. It just irks the shit out of me. But okay,
I wholeheartedly understand it. I wholeheartedly understand that. And the reason why I say I understand it is because I was that person that used to jump from one person to the other person. I wouldn't get in relationships with them, but I would date multiple people at one time. And I realized as I got older in life that dating multiple people is not the way for me, because I'm too fucking dope for that, right? If everybody be wanting to attach themselves, and like I don't have time for that. I don't even like people for real. But I'm a people person, but I don't like people.
Make it make sense.
That's all attention needs to be. I know how to deal with folks. I'm good when I'm around them, but it's not something that I would just go out and be like, hey, like, yeah, no, that's never fucking me. I don't even like people touching me. I be in church and they be trying to hug me. I be like, hey, not too much. And they be like, you shouldn't be like that. No, you should be a little more like that. Like, I'm that person, like, for real in real life. And I get it. Like, I wouldn't necessarily be like a crackhead trying to tell me how to get a job. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a crackhead. So I'm like, clearly you don't make good decisions. So I understand where you're coming from, Stacey. I 100% understand it. It doesn't negate the fact that they done been through some shit in their life and they can't still tell a motherfucker something. Don't be like me. My mom used to always tell me that. Don't be like me, be better than me. And I ain't never understood that until I went to therapy and broke up with my family. So there's that.
Teresa said you can be healed and healing, but still want a companion or desire the love of someone else. We're not created to be alone forever.
And I never said you were. All I said was, if you're still looking for happiness or that part of you that you say is missing, then you aren't healed. And if you aren't healed, and if you're still healing, then you shouldn't be out there looking for anything other than being healed.
Chick-fil-A, so I won't be able to do it.
We hear you on the screen. All right, next topic.
Sorry, yeah.
Fuck up. Michael Jordan ain't become Michael Jordan straight out the gate. He bricked a lot of shots.
So look, I feel like 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 if you know like the real, like you said, like getting therapy and everything, like even if, for instance, like you said, something like if other people ain't doing it, or you can learn this from another person. I feel like if you know what you need to do, then don't worry about what the other person do. You know what I'm saying? If you feel you need to, like, you're like, well, they're not doing it, so how can they tell? Don't worry about what they're doing. You know, it's all about you. You know, you have to fix you on the inside. You can't trip out what people doing or what people saying. That's why, like me, like when I see people on, like, you already know a lot of people be on Facebook pretending like they happy in their relationship. You know, like I'm not trying to be like these people. I don't trip off. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing this, let them do that. You know what I'm saying? I worry about being myself. So that's my whole thing about that. So
I get it because ain't nobody relationship goals for me. Because
yeah.
yeah, I'm good. Love, enjoy.
Teresa said, hell, I don't even remember the original question for me.
You can tell.
All right, let me go to the next time.
If she keeps bringing up old issues every time you argue, that's not communication, that's ammunition. Real love moves forward. It doesn't recycle pain just to win arguments. If she can't let the past go, you'll never have peace in the present. You're not in a relationship, you're on trial. And no matter how many times you're proven innocent, she'll always find a way to reopen the case. Follow for more.
All right, Rick, you go first on this.
I knew you was going to tell me to go first. Nah, seriously.
Wait, I didn't hear nothing. Something was playing?
Yeah. Play it again.
You did?
If she keeps bringing up old issues every time you argue, that's not communication, that's ammunition. Real love moves forward. It doesn't recycle pain just to win arguments. If she can't...
You probably got to go back because you probably got to call him, so you got to go back out and come back in.
I feel like just was keeping up with it.
But go ahead, Ricky.
I give you a synopsis of it. Basically, he was saying stop bringing up old shit all the time because that's not real love. I agree with that. If a person can't move on from something, now you have to make the decision on if you want to continue to deal with that for the rest of your life. The rest of your time with this person, or are you going to continue to do this? Are you going to continue to deal with them always bringing it up? And if you are the person who's at fault for the reason why they're bringing this up, are you actually putting the work in so that they feel better about whatever it is? You can't be like, oh, I cheated. And then now you're like, oh my God, you always talking about that one time I had cheated. Well, listen, is it you doing the same behaviors that led up to the cheating? Is it the same way that I found out? That's a constant issue. Like we got to get to the root cause of what this problem is. And if y'all as a collective can't move past it, and I mean the person that came with the grievance, if they can't correct it, then y'all need to just let it go at this point, because there's no reason why you constantly bringing up something that happened 6 years ago. Either move on and heal from it, or move the fuck on and still heal from it. Y'all can either do it together, or you can do it solo. But either way, you're gonna have to let that shit go, because you're never gonna be happy. You're never gonna find peace, and you're gonna forever be arguing about the same shit. Now, if they haven't given you a reason to not trust them or to not show you that, hey, this is not what I'm doing, then you have to make that decision and be like, hey, I'm going to move on from it. I trust you. And if you can't trust the person that you claim you with and you love, then let it the fuck go, because you're not getting no younger. We are too damn old to still be playing these I'm holding on to what you did when we was dating motherfucking issues. We're trying to build something. We can't build it if you're constantly bringing up old shit. And as the person that's bringing it up, are you really trying to heal from it? You can't let every little thing trigger you and take you right back to that place. Because if it does, that means you never truly healed from it.
All right, what's it?
Yeah, it sound like bro describing hell on earth with an ain't shit bitch, you feel? Like he going in that, whoever he talking about, in that 95%, because a main way to stay in that 95% is by being ungrateful, and it don't sound like who he describing is a grateful person at all. She's very ungrateful and unhappy, like 95% of bitches. Straight up, like they work so much, got what they want, and they still ain't happy. And to be combative with your partner and holding on to the past, like how you expect to move forward when you holding on to some shit back in the day type shit. Like, time ain't waiting for nobody. Before she know it, she gonna look up and be an 80-year-old ain't shit bitch and alone type shit. So, hey, bruh, hit the hammer on the nail when it comes to describing them. And if you in a situation like that, hey, you gotta evaluate yourself immediately, because like I say, time ain't waiting for nobody. And if you choose to stay in that, just know she a reflection of you. And if she ain't trying to grow with you, y'all need to grow apart, because time ain't waiting for nobody. Time is of the essence, and life is too short to be dealing with fuck shit. So, hey, let miserable people be miserable on their own, because misery loves company, but they ain't going to be around my company because we blessed by the best over here, you feel?
All right, Stacy.
Oh, so what was it? What was it? Oh, okay. So if someone is causing you trauma in your relationship, you need to let that go. You know, like we talk about one peace and we talk about all of this stuff. If someone is not bringing you peace, you need to let it go, you know? And it's so weird to me. We have these 95% ain't shit niggas who say, oh, I want peace, but they're not creating the peace. And it's so frustrating to me. That's another thing. So just look, if anybody not bringing you peace and comfort into your life, stirring up traumas or making you act a fool, then yeah, it's time to be out and just quit faking it. And people be like, fake it till you make it. Shit, if you know they ain't gonna get right, do right, get the hell out. And that's just real facts, truth. Just do it, because the time is of the essence and life is too fucking short. And there's too many people that you've been around, like your grannies, your aunts, and all that didn't see happiness, and they will want that for you. So create your own happiness and have happiness and move the fuck on. That part.
I agree with you. Why to the shoot? I stay in my peace 24/7. Like you said, you can't let miserable people. You can't let people take you out of your character. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to let a person be there. You know what I'm saying? So you can manifest your reality and your thoughts. So you know that's why, like I told you, when I don't if a person, like I start seeing fakeness in a person, should I just remove them from my life and keep it put? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go back with you. I'm not gonna argue back with you. I'm not gonna post. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, hey, you're removed from my life. You know, so you don't gotta speak to me no more. You ain't got to do nothing, because your peace is what's most important. So I feel on that. Teresa said, I agree, as long as the previous issue has been addressed or worked on. If the previous issue is still happening, the cause of the current issue, then like Ricky said, fix it, move on, or leave. Hey, Ricky, CeeLo said he's proud of you hitting on some valid points. That might be the last time CeeLo give you some love. All right, man.
CeeLo's always giving me love. Don't ever get it twisted. He be on the show talking shit, but in real life, he be over there giving Ricky a whole lot of love.
Oh no. All right. Let me go to this next topic.
Did you guys just pay for somebody else's food stamp card?
You talking to me?
What? Yeah. Did you guys just pay somebody else's food stamp card?
If I did, what the f is it your business?
Excuse me. Food stamps are paid by taxes. I'm an American citizen, tax-paying citizen.
You are worried about your damn taxes.
My taxes are paying for your food.
No, your taxes is not. Fine.
This is my business.
Man, what the f are you doing?
I'm getting as much information as possible so
What?
that when
You
the
better
cops come, I can get it all.
Call the cops?
Not yet,
Don't worry about it.
but they're coming.
I'm gonna give you a reason to call the cops when I in a minute. Quit
That's
worrying about
fine.
my.
Give me more to give
Yo,
them.
quit recording me.
It's fine. It's
Don't
fine.
fucking hold me back. Let me tell you something.
What?
If you keep that, I'm gonna have a reason for the cops to come out
It's
here.
a free country. We can do whatever we want.
Free. Of course, I forgot. You guys are so used to taking everybody else's stuff. You just assume it's free. Somebody paid
Make
for
yourself
it.
useful. Take the card
You
back.
didn't. So why?
My taxes paid for it. My
Get in the car.
tax.
Leave that
You know
alone.
what?
Get in the
It's all right.
car.
I got your
Get in the
license plate
car.
number.
No, you better not have my light over my body.
Oh, it's too late.
No, it's not too late. Quit recording me. No, I'm about to put my hands all over.
Just one more thing for me to get you arrested.
Yeah, it's gonna be one last before you in a minute.
You don't want this. Get the
Oh, I want this. Seeing two freeloaders get arrested, that's exactly what I want.
right. You feel good about yourself?
Great.
You feel good about
Feel
yourself?
great about it. This isn't a
I said, "What is them Karens?" Ricky, what's your thought?
Errands all day.
All right, look, my only thought on this is, bitch, mind the business that pays you, right? Here's the reason why, because you don't know if they're going to the store for somebody else or what the fucking situation is. With that being said, bitch, you think they don't pay taxes because they work?
Oh my God, Ricky.
I don't under fucking stand it. Like, oh my God. And they got me over here cussing, and I said I was gonna work on doing better. I seen this video a long time ago.
Oh my God.
And when I seen this video, the first thing that I thought about is the level of how I would have had her. I'm like, ma'am, I am doing this for my sick mother. What is your problem? And I've asked you not to record me. And you know it's illegal for you to do so. Unless you're over here committing a crime. So now I'm about to call the police on you and say that you're harassing me. The moment that she said you people like to take stuff that's not yours, bitch, didn't y'all take us from fucking Africa? Oh, okay,
right.
Mine. Okay, I thought that maybe didn't y'all take the land from the fucking Indians? Okay, I'm just fucking outdone at this. I'm so outdone. Like, I'm sick of people. If people actually mind the business that pays them, life would be so much easier. Bitch, if you wanted a book, you could have just said that. They probably would have got you something out the store, but you're going about it the wrong way. That's not going to get you anything outside of a black eye. This economy is already ass. Food is fucking tripled in price. Because there's no way that I went to the store and got fucking 15 things and I spent $200. Like, there's no fucking way. So if you're selling Blue Visa, I'm buying.
Hey, C-Love said I love Ricky.
No, you don't, because my name is spelled R-I-C-K-I, so I don't know who the fuck you love.
All right, watch it.
Hey, man, it sounds like she mad because she ain't got the plug. Straight up. Sound like she mad because she got to pay cash all the time. You feel me?
Oh my God.
Enough. Seeing them was the straw that broke the camel's back type. She got big Karen vibes, huge Karen vibes. Hella Drove 2 coming soon. I got a Karen in my movie too. You feel?
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Turned up on her Karen shit. Shout out Sandra. But yeah, big Karen vibes. She's mad because it ain't hers, and seemed like she clout chasing too. Big clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? Like she trying to get some likes and some clicks off of that type shit. And like Ricky say, mind the business that pay you, but it was very hard for her to do. But her on that type of time is the American way. Yeah, for real. Like Ricky say, they jacked this land from the Native Americans. They jacked our ancestors from our homeland. But what pisses her off, we always find a way. We keep finding a way to not starve, to keep putting ourselves on and building ourselves up. And they got to work harder and we working smarter type shit.
All right, Stacey.
So my internet was messing up, but I think you guys were talking about the food stamps. The lady was mad about the food stamps or something, right?
Yeah.
The video was going in and out. I couldn't really hear, but my thing is sometimes people just have to be in the know. You know what I'm saying? In people business, like let it be. Like, go get your own life. Get a life, stay out of. And that's what get these people killed up out here. You know what I'm saying? All in people business. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to, be on the news and stuff because of that. Like, this is for real talk. Like, stay the hell out of people business because that'll get you messed up. And and especially the pink people, you know, like, look, we already done took y'all, we done dealt with y'all for the longest. Like, let us be, mind your business, stay over there, leave us alone, because we frustrated anyway with life. And then you in our life trying to take everything we got, which we done made the way for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. And it's like, I'm sorry, I forgot y'all. I gotta be a little more professional. Sorry, but so I want to just say this, keeping it real. Like, let us be, let us live. We done help you all out a lot, you know, in life. Even doing slavery, we was raising your kids. We was. I'm just speaking the truth now. Like, look, don't hold nothing against me, Chick-fil-A. I was just saying, look, people have to be people. Like, we done did our share. Let us live. Let us be us. Just, you know, life will be a whole lot greater. It will go a whole lot smoother. People can start having peace, or just like mind the business that pays you. You know, I'm talking about that part.
Look, man, the Karens always be talking stuff. And then when you pop on them, be like, oh my God, why did it hit me? Oh, but then they be asking for I'm calling the cops.
That's like,
But they be antagonizing you. They be talking big and bad. As soon as you pop off on, oh my God, why did he do it?
it's the American way.
So look, I can't be like a Ricky, y'all. I mean, just I'm gonna try to speak my piece and stuff, but I just want people to know, like, that I'm kind of being observed and stuff, yeah. So I'm trying to tone it down just a little bit. So if I'm not giving the real, it's because that part.
Ricky, CeeLo said, I know Ricky loves me back after this piece. He spelled your name right this time.
Oh, that's why he said that.
Let me go to this other topic. It's gonna be the
Hold
last.
on, before you go to this other topic, I saw this thing with this clear woman going off on clear people, which was hilarious to me because the way that she read Donald Trump his rights was hilarious. But long story short, she just said that clear people should only use stuff that clear people do, because you know how all these red arm clear people in a Mexican restaurant, but they talking about they sending immigrants back. You know, I'm just trying to say that that's what she said. So, in retrospect to what this clear person, as you can clearly hear, had did to these black folks, you might want to just focus on clear people issues. There shouldn't be, you know, clear people focusing on black folks issues. Okay, that's all I got.
That part.
Here we go. Here we go.
Am I the asshole for pimping out my husband to the woman he cheats on me with? So this is a pretty wild situation, and I'm not sure if I'm handling it the right way. Okay, let's see. I, 35 female, have been married to my husband, John, 38 male, for 10 years. Over the past few years, I've discovered that he's been cheating on me with multiple women. It's been devastating, but I felt trapped because I have no income on my own and no way to support myself if I leave him. See, that's why you got to have a backup plan, man. You got to have a job. You got to be able to support yourself because you never know when you're going to find yourself in situations like this. One day I had an idea. Instead of confronting him or leaving right away, I decided to turn the situation to my advantage. I started encouraging his affairs, subtly suggesting that he spend more time with these women and even helping him plan dates. This is crazy. I figured if he was going to cheat, I might as well benefit from it. I took it a step further by reaching out to the women he was seeing. I told them that if they wanted to continue their relationship with John, they would need to give me a 50% cut of whatever he spent on them, whether it was money, gifts, or other perks. Surprisingly, they agreed. They were so infatuated with him that they didn't mind sharing the benefits with me. Man, John must have had that bread. I started asking John money for various things, shopping, spa days, even vacations. He was so wrapped up in his affairs that he didn't notice how much I was spending. I saved every penny I could, built up a secret fund for myself. After a year of this, I finally had enough money to support myself. I filed for divorce, citing his infidelity as a reason. When he found out, he was furious and accused me of using him. Okay, even though he was cheating. I told him that if he hadn't cheated, none of this would have happened. Now, some of my friends think I'm a genius for turning the tables on him, while others think I'm just as bad as he is for essentially pimping him out and taking advantage of the situation. I don't feel guilty because I did what I had to do to survive and secure my future. So, am I the asshole for pimping out my husband to the woman he cheats on me with, taking a 50% cut, and divorcing after getting enough money to support myself? I don't think you're the asshole. He cheated and he faced the consequences of his cheating. Now, I mean, yeah, I guess some people think you're the asshole. I really don't think so. I mean, he should have seen this coming. Like, what did you expect, bro? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
All right, Ricky.
First off, it's just entirely too much stuff out here in this world for you to be like, yeah, go fuck these hoes. It's just entirely too much stuff. So that would be my first mindset. Not give me 50%. Second off, please stop solely depending on a person to take care of you with no fucking life skills. How is it that you sitting up here talking about you ain't gonna know what you're gonna do? Baby, you ain't got a family member nowhere. You ain't got a cousin, a best friend, a coworker, a colleague, or nobody that you can fucking be like, help me to get on my feet. Like nothing. You ain't got no skills whatsoever. So how are you going to start supporting yourself now? So when that money runs out, what are you going to do? Like, let's think logically here, ladies. And not just ladies, gentlemen too. Let's just think logically here, people. Why do you go into these and think that, listen, a person that controls you with money will control you with money. This is why it's important to always have your own. I don't care how in love a person says they are with me, how much they say I'm going to take care of you and this and that, and I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know why? Because I'm going to make sure whatever I get myself into, if anything wants to happen to this person, I would be able to support myself and this household. That means I'm not going to move into a house if I can't solely take care of every single fucking bill in there without this person. I don't care how good it sounds. Yeah, baby, let's go get this. I don't give a shit about none of that. Listen, because in my head, the way that I'm thinking, I need to make sure that I'm able to take care of this on my own. What if something happened to you where you aren't able to go to work? What if something would have happened to him? Then what? Then what would have happened? I'm not doing it. I need y'all to think clearly. And I'm not saying use his money. Do I think you was the asshole? I think both of y'all was an asshole. Because not only are you putting yourself at risk, because I'm pretty sure you're still sleeping with him trying to keep up the image there wasn't nothing going on. And if your husband was that fucking dumb to not notice how much money you were spending and he just giving you money for fucking trips and everything else, y'all deserve each other.
All right, Stacy.
Yeah, this sounds a little made up to me, but yeah, because first of all, yeah, I'm like Ricky. How is it that you don't have a skill, life skills, any type of thing? Go work for McDonald's, go work for White Castle somewhere to get some money for yourself. I just don't understand what's going on here. And it's like she's falling short of herself. And that's crazy. And she may feel like she got up one, but still she really hasn't, because if I was her, I would have been, while he was cheating, doing all the shit he was doing wrong, the wrong shit, I would have been getting me some education to, build my life skills or whatever. I would have been out there working so I can move on. Even if I was getting the money from him, I would have been out there learning or going to therapy so I can help my mind or get my mind straight while he's out there cheating, doing whatever, so I can be a better person for me. I would have been loving on myself and not trying to get any loving from him, because again, like Ricky was saying, you don't know what them people got. So I wouldn't have been sleeping with them. But yeah, I probably would have did the same as far as taking the money. But at the same time, I would have been getting me some education, some life skills, something so I can be on top of the game. Even with the money that he was giving me, I would have still been, having double for my trouble. So that part, be smarter.
Hey, to any female that gave 50% of the profit is a dummy. Use another dummy.
Hey, why to that?
Yeah, they deserve each other. These is two ain't shit individuals. I swear to God, because I would bet money that she was with him only for his money. And she thought she was special, and it broke her heart when she found out, nah, you just in the rotation. I just chose you for whatever reasons I chose you. And she showed her true colors by becoming a manipulator, just like how he is with the lion. She started putting her manipulative pieces together and got in where she fit in. They a reflection of each other. They both They ain't using each other, they misusing each other type shit. Cause hey, if you can't be used, you're useless. Just don't misuse me type shit. But they are misusing each other. And I say they both fucked up individuals. And I'm pretty sure that she was getting it dropped off in her drawers by somebody else. Put that on blast. She ain't putting her drawers out. It's just pointing the finger at him. Oh, he did this. He cheated on me.
Talk that shit. Why to them?
He did. So I'm gonna do this and this, and this what we be talking about. You remember when we say we was talking about in the other show, like, oh, I did it because you did it.
Yeah.
No, bitch. If you a good person, be a good person, whether I'm fucked up or not.
Facts.
Fucked up shouldn't make you fucked up. That should make you rise even higher. But nah, she gaslighters that point the finger and try to say the reason I'm fucked up is because of you. Nah, bitch, you already fucked up. If they serve each other, they both reflections of each other. And shit, he's a liar and she's a liar. And they both in that 95%. Motherfuckers.
All right. This the last topic right here.
Still razor.
Right. So then why are we asking if a black woman can do it to a man?
I love that.
Yeah. And do you do your daughter's hair?
Not yet. I wash it.
Okay. And can you braid?
I cannot braid.
But you can learn to.
Yeah.
Yes. So then a woman could learn the things a boy needs.
Yeah.
Because right now you got a daughter and you don't braid no hair, but she's growing fine. But in a minute, if you needed to, you'd go to plaiting.
Yeah.
And I think you're an incredible father. Even she gets 10, 11, 12, and her period comes. Do most men know what to do?
The men I know.
I think most men would find a woman.
Agreed.
Right. Which I think is insulting.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
I think that's insulting.
Yeah.
Because I think most mothers, when their son needs a haircut, she knows where the barbershop is. And she takes him. Most women don't say, I got to find a man.
Right.
My boy's head is not. Women don't do that.
Yeah.
Women don't do that. Yeah. In other words, I'm afraid what we're doing is this notion of kind of mimesis. In other words, I'm afraid what we're doing is saying a child can only be, the thing they see in front of them. So we're saying, well, a boy can't be a man because ain't no man in the house. Not only do I think that's problematic, that also bespeaks the notion that there's no imagination. Right? And in many instances, all of us, none of us are the thing we saw in the house. We're the thing we imagined.
I don't know if I agree. Go ahead, Ricky. Who raised that nigga?
So I don't necessarily agree with that. I feel like both. It's just certain shit that I am not, and I just cannot teach my son.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck what he talking about. I can learn. I can never learn and be a fucking man because I ain't one.
Facts.
Hold on 1 second. Now I gotta yell at you.
All right.
All right, I'm done. So with that, I'm just saying I could never be a man, so therefore it's just certain shit that I cannot do. I don't care what he talking about, what book I can read, what video I can watch, what none of this, because I will never be able to relate to my son on that man level as his father. I just can't. It's just certain shit. I can raise my voice and yell at my son, but when his daddy said it's different, it's just different. What are you learning? It's just different. I'm just saying it's just certain shit that there are gender roles for certain stuff that men won't be able to teach their daughters, certain stuff that women can't teach their sons. It's just the reality of how the fucking dice rolled.
All right, why to the why to the
Yeah, that nigga crazy in a bit. That nigga,
Facts.
I hear fruit booty all up in
That nigga said I heard fruit booty all.
I hear sugar all up in that nigga tank. It sound like he a part of the he woman man hater club, and he a nigga type shit.
Right.
I say, man, he just projecting his post traumatic stress from childhood. You know what I'm saying, onto the brother. You know what I'm saying, and got the brother questioning his principles and morals and what he's stand on. So I strongly disagree with what that nigga talking about, because it ain't disrespectful if a nigga don't know what the fuck to do. But hey, long as he got the drive and the will to find out what the fuck to do, shit, he'll be all right. And whatever it takes for that to manifest itself, long as he obtains success from a good intention standpoint, he winning. So fuck what insane fruit booty talking about.
All right, Stacy. That nigga called that nigga insane fruit booty.
It sounds like he was brought up by a lot of women, and that's why he's speaking on this, saying that women could, I guess take care of the men, and I guess the men should know how to take care of women, which he really. It's so hard. I disagree with what he's saying because men, these boys need men around. I don't care what type. Even when I was raising my nephews and things, I had them in all types of men program, like the track team my nephew was on. It was by the police academy that was taught by the men, and stuff. You got to have them in men leads, these boy programs and stuff that have men leading. If the fathers are not around and stuff, it is so important for young men to be around productive, positive men and have them as a role model or mentee, mentor. It's very important. I can never agree with that. Women women should be the ones. Well, I mean, if there's not, women should be the ones teaching the girls the womanly duties and things. Okay, you guys, just for real. I mean, I'm sure you guys, if you have to, you would do it, but at the same time, I feel like girls feel more comfortable when it comes to a woman showing her different things like that and stuff. It's a positive thing, and it makes you feel more comfortable. I don't think a woman or a girl will feel comfortable with the man or her father showing her had to place a tampon in or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good look or a good thing. That's a woman's duty. But to each his own. This world has become things have changed. It's so twisted, so messed up. You never know what you're going to get nowadays. So that part.
Teresa said he's talking about Tash trying to apply it to the totality of raising girls and boys into women and men. It's not the same. Boys and girls need men and women to guide them to be just that. And Darlene said some women and men know how to take care of kids, boys or girls. Whatever a woman cannot teach boys, get dads or uncles. Women and men will find the help when needed for boys or girls. Ask for help when you need it. All right.
This is Justin. We have breaking news you don't want to miss. Coming up next on UnCensor, the Conversation podcast presents Speak Your Truth. In this powerful segment, our dynamic panel consisting of G Soldier, Ms. Busy Boss, Tara Michelle, Tone Bone, Ricky, and Gateway Louie takes center stage as each one of them will speak their truth, sharing stories from the news that moved them, discussing hot topics that demand attention, or offering uplifting motivational messages to inspire us all. Get ready for raw, unfiltered perspectives and heartfelt moments. Back to you, Lacey.
All right, Miss Ricky, speak your truth. Let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
Y'all can find me at work. I'm back being a dick whisperer. Look, the only thing I got coming up is making sure that I get my soul right. So that's what I've been on, as a recent baptizee. I got baptized in the river.
Baptizee, is that a word?
Yeah. That's the slang. That's the thug stuff. I almost thought about having to get dipped twice because I was like, hey, this mud pretty dirty. Like, come on. Nah, but for real, seriously. Like get your soul right because life too short out here, and I don't want mine going in the wrong place. So I'm actually working on being a better person. I don't let things stress me that used to. I'm actually pretty happy in life right now, which is like I'm just at peace with everything. Like I don't even argue with people. I just be letting people be like as great as they want to be. But listen, love on people that's around you. It's okay to outgrow people. It's okay to, be with the family that you created and not the one that you came from. Um, that's all I got for y'all. And in the words of my late grandmother, send money. That's always an option. Yeah. So that's it. Like, be great and be good to one another.
All right. Stacy, speaking truth, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
Hi, y'all. Speak my truth. Look. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Look, this is a quote. I forgot who quote this, but I love it. It goes like, "Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and the shadows will follow you." I love that. Like, keep a smile, keep going towards the light, being happy and carefree, and leave the drama behind. Let the people be miserable, by themselves. Keep walking up, keep taking steps forward and not backwards. Because going backwards may lead you wrong. Okay, especially if you've been that route already. Continue to look forward, walk forward, and go for what you know, and that's focus on your goals, and get what you need in life, because life is too short. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to regret anything. There's too many regrets out here, y'all. Like, make a goal for yourself. Write some things down, daily things down that you want to do, and each day just try to focus on doing one of them. Meet those goals. I know a lot of people do these vision boards and stuff, and then it goes a whole year, you haven't met the vision board, like you hadn't seen the vision. I'm gonna need you to stop overlooking the vision, and put it to, make it work, make it make sense. Okay. And I don't know, but like Ricky, I'm working on myself. Like, I'm really trying not to, go there with people, when people, make me upset or whatever. I'll be like, yep, I'm like, Ricky, be great. You got it. I'll just go ahead and discontinue or leave, or, that's all. I ain't got no craziness for you. You want to, act crazy. You are being looked at and not me. So that's what it is. That's all it is. So, you guys continue to keep walking forward and don't let nobody take you there. That part. And for the week, what I'll be doing, I'll be out in these St. Louis streets being me. Okay, y'all. You look at, you can find me on Facebook, all that. And I love y'all all. Good night.
All right, well, Twitter, speaking truth, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
Hell yeah, Hella Drove Part 2 coming up November the 7th, 2025. But until then, Google this. Hella Drove 1. Starring Ace and G Soldier. Part 2 drop this year, 11/7/2025. And as far as some game I can give the world, make sure gratitude is always your attitude. Straight up. And consistency is key. And growth ain't found in comfort. Comfort ain't found in growth. So when you're feeling discomfort in your soul and your mind, lean into that shit, because blessings is on the other side. You just got to stay consistent. Stay consistent and self-discipline. Self-discipline is a major key. So the world won't. So when the world discipline you, you won't be surprised, because resistance is a part of the game of life. We all go through highs and lows and highs. So if you're disciplining yourself, them lows won't affect you as bad. But in the meantime, go on Google, type in Hella Drove, and it's gonna take you everything you need to be entertained with. If you like to laugh, type this in, because laughter is the best medicine. I'll be laughing as much as possible, and I want you to feel how I feel, because I feel better than ever, forever, all day, every day, because God is good. and I always keep my best foot forward. I don't give a fuck what the fuck this life throw at me, all the resistance, all the pain. I keep
Yeah.
smiling, I keep progressing, I keep making my next move my best move like a chess move, and I'm flying ever like a jet with hella jet fuel. Know that.
One thing I will say about you, YC, you be spitting some real stuff, okay? I love it.
Live it. I live it.
Bar. It's like I'm always, as I always tell y'all, protect your peace at all times. Manifest your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let anybody get in the way of your goals, your dream, whatever you're doing. If people are not on board with you, remove them from your life. As I tell people all the time, keep it fake 100 with me all the time. Don't talk behind my back and then smile in my face. I would rather you talk behind my back and don't say hi to me when you see me up in this bug, and just continue to manifest your thoughts. Like me, I stay at peace so much, and I manifest everything that happens to me. I used to do vision boards. I don't even do vision boards no more. I just manifest and let God do. God been continuing to open doors for me constantly. He's steady, constantly doing. So I love it. So if you stay in that positive space, and don't let any negative energy, negative thoughts, negative people, anything bother you, I promise you, you are going to continue to be successful. All right, that is the end of the show. We had a great show. It was a holiday, so we missed some people, but we still held the show down. So we will see y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Good night, everybody. Bars.